Hey, here we are. I'm going to give a review of the Rectec pellet grill. This thing, in short, I'm going to tell you it's amazing. But let me just tell you my experiences over the last 3 weeks. So let me back up and say I've been researching pellet grills for about 2 years as I waited to save up enough money to buy one. I live in the Pacific Northwest. There's not a lot of people up here, at least north of the border, that have pellet grills. I would say here in Vancouver, BC, I don't have any friends that have pellet grills. So when they see this, they're amazed by it. Last night I had a party, about 50, 60 people were here, and this was definitely the center of attraction here. A lot of people were interested in it. So let me just quickly give you my impressions of it so far. First off, it was in a pallet, a big box. The thing weighed about 300 pounds or so. It was every bit of the 300 pounds, so it was a lot of weight. I was a little nervous that we were going to get it, my wife and I were going to get it up here, but we did. It wasn't a problem actually once we took it apart. Brought it up here. Assembly, about an hour. I had read reviews saying about an hour, and it was really spot on. It took me about an hour. It's really well made. It was really easy to put together. The manual was there. Had one issue with hooking up the side shelf here with electronics. One of the wires had come loose. I gave a call to the customer service. Within 5-10 minutes, boom, it was done. The customer service, I've only used it once, but I can tell you at one time it was great. It was really easy. He was super friendly. It's one of the reasons I bought this grill, is customer service, and I've used it once and it's been great. So the pellets. So the pellets go back here. I bought Rectec pellets, and I've also bought some other pellets from another supplier. I've used both of them now. I've used probably about, I'm guessing, about 55 pounds of pellets so far, just the last about 2.5 weeks. I can tell you we've cooked just about everything on here. We've smoked on here as well, and it's about a pound per hour of cooking on average. It really kind of depends on the wood as well, but as I look at the barbecue time we've had and the pellets usage, really is pretty consistent with about a pound of pellets for about an hour of grilling. So going from there to the side shelf electronics. We smoke salmon on here, which we love up in the Pacific Northwest, our smoked salmon. So of course I smoked some salmon on here. My wife loved it. She was a little skeptical of this grill, I gotta tell you, from the beginning. After about 3 weeks and doing just about everything on this grill, she's a believer now. She loves it, especially the smoked salmon. She loves smoked salmon. One thing I didn't really do research on, this thing actually only goes down to 180. I originally was going to smoke it about around 60. Went down to 180, I gave it a shot, and it was perfect. I kept on checking the temperature of the salmon, and I got to a nice 120 on the inside, and it was really beautiful salmon, smoked salmon. So that's one thing to take note of. It only goes down to 180, but really it's not a problem when you're smoking it all. It was the temperature worked great for me. So first off, these bullhorns are great. Love this marketing feature. It's just great. A lot of people talk about it. My wife calls them the redneck horns, but I think they're awesome. Great marketing touch, Rectec. So inside, 3 weeks, and it already looks like it's a year old. We have used it quite a bit. I'd say at least 55 hours. I would say. I got the grilling plates for it. Highly recommend the grilling plates. My wife was worried that we weren't going to have that traditional grill mark on there. Grilling plates, not a problem. Had a nice, it rotated it a 1/4 degree, had a nice little cross on the grilling there. Really like the grilling plates, highly recommend getting those. I also recommend getting the silicone mat. We did a lot of veggies on here. That's one thing this thing is amazing, is the grilling the vegetables. We've done corn, we've done asparagus, we've done broccoli stems. We've done quite a bit of veggies on here, and we've done mixed veggies in a basket. They all turned out amazing. Something about the smoke flavor really soaks into the vegetables. Really delicious. The corn was amazing coming off this thing. We've barbecued, like I said, we smoked salmon, we did a lot of different vegetables, we did a 12-pound chicken whole, we've done small bits of chicken, we've done burgers. Yesterday's party I did probably about 50 burgers, did smokies on here, hot dogs on here. We do just about everything on here. We also did pizza. We had two pizzas on here, and then just the other night my wife actually made lasagna on here. So sometimes it gets really hot inside, and it's kind of nice just to be outside cooking. And so she took her pan of lasagna and brought it out here and said, I'm going to put it on the barbecue. Sure enough, it was great. It was a great lasagna. So you can really do a lot. That's one reason I really like this. I saw a tip on there to put the tin foil on the drip pan. Highly recommend it. I would just say, don't cheap out like I did and try to make the tin foil from the kitchen cupboard work. I just went in there and I put a couple layers on there. That stuff's not made for the barbecue heat, and you'll quickly find out that was not the best decision on your part. So now I've got some extra strength for barbecuing. Tin foil lining that thing, so I should be better off now, for sure. As far as the amount of dust in there, so I did take a picture of it. I don't know if I'll be able to include it in this video, but I wasn't sure how much dust and ash would build up in the bottom, and when I was reading it was minimal. I gotta say it's minimal. I just vacuumed them out, I just cleaned the whole thing out. 55 hours and really maybe about 2 cups, 3 cups maybe at most. I vacuumed out pretty easy. If I get a chance, I'll slip the picture in there as well. The drip pan on the side, there's a little cute little bucket on the side. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it. It looks kind of cool. I put a plastic container in there so it goes in the container and then I can pitch the container. That's easy. The one thing that's a little bit annoying, and maybe that's just me because I've got a dog, but the dog loves licking that out. And I'm not a big fan of her licking the grease out of that cup. So as well, that thing the cover does not fit over when you've got that drip bucket there. So you have to make sure you take the drip bucket off. Not a big deal, but it's a little bit annoying. Speaking of annoying, the cover is something I'm growing on, or it's growing on me. We got the cover because it rains quite a bit up here and we want to keep it out of the elements. It's really custom fit, which is great, or tailored to fit. The problem is it's kind of a pain to get on because it's so tight fitting. It's not one of those things you just throw over the top and walk away. It's one of those things you gotta inch, okay, tuck down. And eventually you'll get the cover on. And once it's on, it looks perfect. Everything's form-fitting. It's not so easy to get on and not so easy to get off. So that's a little bit of annoyance. That's one thing I would probably suggest changing up in the future for them. But then, I don't know. We'll see how it goes over the next year. Overall, my experience with this Rectec grill has been amazing. It's been everything I've wanted to date. I grew up with charcoal. The last 10 years I've used propane. Wanted to take the next step. I wanted something that was versatile, well built. A pellet grill is very versatile. The Rectec makes a really well built barbecue. We could do everything on this. Like I said, lasagna, pizza, we smoked salmon, I've done hot dogs, I've done sausages, I've done steak. I did a 1 1/4 inch steak on here. Those things were amazing. Did those on here. Really love this grill. We'll probably use it just about every night this summer. So that's your review. Good luck in your decision. I will say I was talking to a guy last night and he's never actually barbecued before. So yeah, maybe a pellet grill is not your first choice. I suggested you get a propane grill and kind of experience that for a little bit. Get to know the barbecuing skills and techniques before maybe you jump to this. I'm not advanced. Matter of fact, I'm just a backyard barbecuer. I don't compete. I'm not even exceptionally good at cooking, but I enjoy a good grill and I enjoy barbecuing a few things on there. This was perfect for me. Really perfect. You can do a lot of amazing things. I love being able to control the temperature in there. You could jack it up if you need to do some quick searing of some meat. You need to lower it way down for smoking. You can do that. You got that complete control in there. So far I've loved. I've got I think it's a cherry maple apple pellets in there. Love that smoke. Love the smell of the smoke when this thing starts, and love it when it gets infused in there. So yeah, like I said, good luck with your choice. Hopefully this review's in some ways been helpful for you. A lot of other guys posted reviews that were helpful for me, so enjoy your decision making, and if you get a Rectec pellet grill, enjoy. All right.